Tonight we report on the Saddle Mountain fire and a chain of collisions caused by a semi-truck. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The River Dogs take on Taylor baseball in the Baden Showcase Championship game, and the Manta Rays host the sizzling summer swim meet. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Here in the weather department, we're watching a little instability the next couple of days. Lots of clouds, a few showers. Temperatures, though, very nice. Better enjoy it because the heat's coming back. The tail's coming up.
I'm Alan Troop. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Wind kept the Saddle Mountain fire out of Grant County last weekend. The fire started at about 4:30 p.m. on Friday and burned more than 38,000 acres. Grant County Sheriff's spokesman Kyle Foreman said the fire reached the Kittitas County side of an abandoned railroad trestle which crosses the Columbia River. Grant County Fire District 10 and U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife firefighters set up on the Grant County side of the trestle in case the wind changed. A level 1 evacuation warning for Beverly, Shawana, and Wanapum Village was ordered on Friday and lifted on Saturday. The warning meant residents should have been aware of the danger, and people with special needs or with animals should have made preparations for relocating. The Washington State Patrol closed State Route 243 for a few hours on Friday night due to smoke. The fire is 90% contained. Motorcycle riders came to visit Soap Lake and listen to live music. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Hundreds of motorcycle enthusiasts from around the Northwest rumbled into Soap Lake and other Grant County communities over the weekend for the 2014 Run to the Sun event. The event featured live music, a memorial poker run, a kids' play area, and vendors. The Brent Blake Memorial Poker Run kicked off Saturday. Participants rode from the event-sponsored Del Red Pub in Soap Lake to Harvest Moon Tavern in Wilson Creek, Heartline Recreation Cafe in Heartline, and Electric City Bar and Grill in Electric City. They then returned to the Soap Lake Businessmen's Club. Participants collected playing cards at each stop to try to make the best poker hand. The poker run is in memory of local artist and Soap Lake icon Brent Blake, who founded the event and died last year from leukemia. A portion of the proceeds from the poker run will go to the Brent Blake Foundation for Big Bend Community College Art Student Scholarships. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thanks, Jeff. A semi-truck caused a chain reaction when it rear-ended a pickup at the intersection of State Route 17 and Nelson Road in Moses Lake on Friday. Richard Cook, a 63-year-old Spokane resident, was driving a red 2007 International semi-truck. According to the Washington State Patrol, he allegedly rear-ended a white 2007 Chevrolet Silverado pickup driven by Taylor Johnson, a 27-year-old Connell man. Both men were injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital. The collision pushed the pickup forward into the rear of a gray 2011 Toyota Prius driven by Dwayne Gear, a 63-year-old Corvallis, Oregon resident. Llewellyn Gear, an 80-year-old Moses Lake resident, was a passenger. Both men were injured and taken to Samaritan Hospital. The Prius was forced into the rear of a white 2013 Chrysler minivan driven by Hamilton Loomis, a 28-year-old Katy, Texas resident. He was not injured, according to the State Patrol. The minivan collided with the rear of a white 2013 Volkswagen Jetta driven by Kimberly Hua, a 47-year-old Kennewick resident. She received minor injuries and was treated at the scene. The State Patrol reported the cause of the collision was driver inattention, and a ticket for negligent driving in the second degree was issued to Cook. CrossFit Sagebrush held a fundraiser for Grant County's Parks and Recreation. Reporter Nick White has the story.
Last Saturday, Freitas CrossFit Sagebrush held the Basin Beatdown. The event was held to motivate local fitness. CrossFit workouts consist of WODs, or Workout of the Days, and for this competition, the WOD was the Beat in the Street. The amateur group, which was open to the public, included rowing, box jumps, sit-ups, and kettlebell swings. However, the competitive heat was a little more intense, including literally hundreds of push-ups, box jumps, ground overhead lifts, and more. A mixed team from Chelan and Wenatchee called the Outsiders won the competition with a time of just over 32 minutes. Each team paid a $20 entrance fee, and the proceeds were donated to Grant County's Parks and Recreation. You can learn more about the event and CrossFit Fitness at the CrossFit Sagebrush Facebook page. For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Nick White.
Thanks, Nick. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after a short break.